free driver education to help you ace your driving test. Trubicars.
This traffic light, we will be turning left, so I have my left signal on. Slowing down, looking in the rear view mirror. Complete stop here, and now we are waiting for the light to turn green. So this left turn, it's like a, it's a T intersection, so it's very simple left-hand turn because there's no oncoming traffic. So basically when the light turns green, I just have to check intersection first. So I have to make sure the cross traffic has stopped, there's no pedestrian crossing, like this. So I look left, right, looks clear, no pedestrian crossing. I look for a yellow line, and I'm keeping my car closer to the yellow line. Now we can switch lanes. So signal, mirror check, shoulder check, move over to the right hand side. We will be turning right on this intersection, so I'm going to signal again, and I'm going to do a shoulder check. Looks clear, and now we can complete our right hand turn. So I go in the right hand lane first. Looking at the signs, they are saying the left lane is going to end, and we are in the right lane, so we are okay. Maximum speed limit 50 kilometers. But if you have if you're on a 2-lane street and the left lane is ending, you have to be careful. Even if you're in the right lane, the traffic now from the left hand lane, they wanna come to your side, right? They have to come to your lane because their lane is ending. So you have to you have to be careful, and you have to you might have to adjust your speed so the other traffic can merge safely. So from this intersection, we are still going straight. Now I was slowing down a little bit here because we need to make sure before we enter in the intersection there is enough space on the other side, because you do not want to get stuck in the intersection. So I'm just going to change lanes here because the bus might take some time. Okay, so let's practice left hand turn on this intersection. So left signal, shoulder check, and we go in the left lane. And now the light is green, so we go in the intersection. Red car is still a little bit far, no pedestrian crossing, so that means we can complete our turn. Speed limit sign on the right hand side, maximum 40 kilometers. Looking at my speed, scanning intersection, checking my rear view mirror, looking at the speed again. So let's practice left turn again. So left signal, shoulder check, going in the left lane. And complete stop here, and I'm leaving about car length distance. So let's plan everything. So let's look at the intersection, right? So we have a green light, we have a red light, and we have oncoming traffic. We have pedestrians who wants to cross. Now when the light turns green, this golden car will go in the intersection. They have to wait for the pedestrians and the oncoming traffic, and we're just gonna wait here behind the stop line. Now the golden car is moving, so we go in the intersection as well because the light is still green. Scanning oncoming traffic, looks clear. Pedestrians have already crossed, so that means we can complete our turn as well. Now I'm going to stay in this lane because we are going to turn left again on the next intersection. Okay, so I'm going to signal left, and left shoulder check, looks clear, and we go in the left hand lane. Light is red, so we have to slow down, come to a complete stop before the stop line. Checking my rear view mirror as well, and looking at the traffic lights here. So this one we might actually get a turning signal here, so a green arrow that will give us priority. But nothing is for granted, so you still have to you still have to be careful, because sometimes you find the traffic or pedestrians, maybe they were distracted, they were not paying attention, right? So they might actually try to go through the intersection when they should not be doing that. So that's why you always have to be careful. Okay, so this time the arrow did not appear, so we just have to go in the intersection. I'm moving my car a little bit to the left, and now I'm straightening out. The car is straight, the front tires are straight. So this position gives me a better view of the oncoming traffic. So when I position my car like this, now I can see the traffic light, I can see oncoming traffic, I can also see pedestrians. And we can also look in our rear view mirror. Nobody behind us so far. Pedestrian has already crossed, and now we are good to go. So after this white car, we are good to go. Okay, you always want to go in your first lane first. Now I'm going to stay in this lane because we will turn left again on this intersection. So left signal. And shoulder check. Shoulder check is optional, right? Because we had those construction cones, but it's still better. It's still good if you do it, because you want to get in the habit of doing that. Okay, so this intersection, it will be same thing, right? So we will get a solid green light. Then we have to check oncoming traffic. We have to check pedestrians. And when it's clear, that's when you go. Sometimes your light will change first when you go in the intersection. You're waiting for the oncoming traffic, especially around busy time, right? So if you're in rush hour, because that time your light might change first. So when you see amber light, you still look at the oncoming traffic. If they're slowing down, that time you can go. If they don't slow down, your light will change from amber into red light, and that's when you clear the intersection. So we will see, maybe this time we will get amber light. Right now there's no pedestrian crossing, and I'm just going in the intersection. The road is completely empty now. Actually, there's no more oncoming traffic, so we are good to go. Speed limit sign on the right hand side, maximum 40 kilometers. We also have a bicycle lane, and this van, not sure what they are doing. Okay, all right, so someone is just jaywalking, so I'm slowing down, looking in my rear view mirror as well, scanning the intersection. So we have a stop sign coming up, and we will be turning left on this stop sign. There is a sign on the right hand side. It shows from this lane you can go straight, left or right. Sometimes when you have a bigger vehicle turning in front of you like this, like there was a bus turning, you might have to slow down a little bit to give them little bit more space. Okay, space and time, right? Okay, so on the next intersection, there will be a traffic lights coming up, and we're going to be turning right. So I would signal right, and we have to do a shoulder check here. Now with the bicycle lane, when the line changes into broken white, that time you are required to go in the bicycle lane closer to the curb, and then you will stop before the stop line if the light is red. So now there's no pedestrian crossing, and there's no cyclist on this side, right? That's the reason why we are closer to the intersection or closer to the curb. There's no prohibited sign, so I'm just gonna move forward a little bit. Check traffic, looks clear. Right shoulder check again, looks clear, and now we can complete our right hand turn.
Free driver education to help you ace your driving test. Trubicars.